Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to the first match of the round of 16 in 40M. This is also going to be the first losers bracket match as well, which is going to be France versus Czechoslovakia. In the commentator booth, it is I, Nightcore, and joining me today is going to be Adam. How you doing?
Hello everyone, it is I, our Adam, or commonly known as Adam Ackerville. How's it going? Good evening, good morning to everyone. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. But yeah, personally, I'm having a fine day. What about you, Nightcall?
Hey, just having kind of a quiet evening right now. Really nothing else better to do right now,
Yeah,
so
true.
what a good time to be commentating, I guess.
Yep, and yes, like Nightcall said earlier, this is the first match for the 2024 round of 16, and it's gonna be on a Friday stream. Because yes, scheduling is sometimes goofy. We have to do some Friday matches, but it's all good as long as we have staff members available. But yeah, it will be France versus Czechia-Slovakia. I cannot speak English, but yeah, this is the first match of the week, and yeah, let's see how it goes. Honestly,
Yeah, so right now both teams are getting into their warm-ups right now. I'm pretty sure the first warm-up match was played prior to the stream. So right now we are playing the second warm-up map right now, which
yep.
I'm pretty sure it's France's warm-up. I don't remember though.
Well, we can just check later on, but yes, this is the second warm up, and after this one, we will be heading on to the roads and whatnot.
Yeah. What an interesting matchup to see in the losers bracket, actually. So, as I did mention before, this is going to be the first match of the losers bracket, as France were knocked down to losers bracket after a 5-4 defeat from Japan, and Czechoslovakia. Let me check right now. Czechoslovakia did lose, unfortunately, 5-1 to Vietnam. But honestly, they managed to take a point. So against number one seed, I honestly think that is fairly impressive.
Yeah, that is, especially for a Seed 32 team and a combined country team this time. That they didn't get swept by Seed 1. And hey, I see that as a win. But what, makes me surprised is that France is in the loser bracket of all countries. In my opinion, uh, I didn't expect France to be in loser bracket already. Because I know France is a menace when it comes to tournament kind of setting. So that was a surprise.
Me neither. They definitely do have very well-rounded seed. They definitely have well-rounded seedings, especially coming seventh in stage three in qualifiers and ninth in stage four, which is LN1. Overall, though, they have some very well-rounded scores from their qualifier results. Meanwhile, looking over Czechoslovakia, honestly, not bad seedings as well. Especially do seem they do seem fairly good on the SV, coming 26th in their SV placing as well. And it does look like they may be a physical team as well, coming 28th in Rice 2, which honestly
Oh
for
my god, the roll.
oops. Okay, so does look like Czechoslovakia does win the world by 1 point.
By 1 point. And to
Wow.
point out, when you said 26 on, I think, Rise, Jerem Kiriam, I hope that's actually Jerem Kiriam and I am not mistaking someone else. As you mentioned, 26, he wrote exactly 26 points.
Wow, the
What
timing.
is the karma, dude?
I am so sorry for roll cursing you.
Unintentional.
This was not intentional, I would say that. So it does look like Czechoslovakia are getting into the protect, which they are going to be
Rice
protecting.
one,
Nice
straight
one.
away, the Jack map.
Yeah.
And of course, thank you for protecting Rice One as we get to hear more Blue Archive OSTs. Yes, I am a Blue Archive nerd and I like the songs in there. So thanks a lot.
Isn't everyone in the 4DM server a Blue Archive fan?
I
Anyways.
don't know. All I know is that, Blue Archive as a game is good, but their music is really, really good. Like, actually, the fact that they almost produced 200 OSTs with just three producer is crazy.
Yeah, definitely. Honestly, not a bad protect from Czechoslovakia right now. So, so probably France will be going into their protect, which honestly they they could possibly protect one of the LN maps, or maybe potentially,
LN5.
yeah. I was gonna say they may have protected one of the later Rice maps because,
Yeah.
but LN5 is honestly a very reasonable protect as well. So now we be getting into the bans right now. So
Yep.
I don't really know what France are going to ban, honestly. Overall,
Please
having
don't be the SV. Please don't be the SV.
yeah, hopefully.
No!
Oh,
There goes SV1. There
so
we go. Our weekly SV ban out of the way.
mm, if only we could see one only we could see one SV match. Okay, it does look like France
LN2,
are going to
okay.
be are going to be banning LN2. Honestly, that map's a banger. I don't know. That map's a banger, honestly.
Yep. Daisy
So
Cutter. Map by Claren. Don't forget the funny video, guys, when you play the map.
honestly, I hope that map gets played. It's an absolute banger. So it does look like if I actually don't know who's picking first because it just says next team to pick blank.
But
Uh,
it should be Czechia-Slovakia as they won the role.
yeah, definitely. So honestly, I'd be assuming they would be picking one of the Rice maps, probably Rice 2 or Rice 3.
Yeah, Rice 4 and 5 seems like a little bit more risky compared to the other picks as of now. So maybe they will be saving that for later, especially Rice 1. That, or they can straight away play Rice 1, which, is a strategy, but whenever I play tournament and I protect a map, I just leave it for, when I have 3 or 4 points. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Or they could just go straight into it and just play Daisy Cutter.
Yeah,
Honestly,
okay, yeah, that also works. Please do. It's a banger.
please, please do. You never know what you're coming up against when you're playing SV. Maybe your team might have 990Ks. Some of them might just only have A ranks. You never know, really. You're just taking a shot in the dark. Definitely
Oh
with the C.
yeah.
And definitely, maybe picking SB2 might not be a bad idea just for a shot in the dark, especially coming up against a team like France. Honestly, you never know if you're gonna manage to steal a point or not.
Yep. I mean, we did see Czechoslovakia can take points from even the highest of, seeding, so it's not all impossible for, C32 to, win.
Yeah, definitely. Like, still managing to get 1 point uh, against a top seed team. Actually, in fact, just the number one seed. Honestly, I kind of think Czechoslovakia right now has a bit of potential to show what they can do.
Mm-hmm. But we'll just have to see what they will be picking.
Yeah,
Seems like they didn't know,
they didn't
you know,
know.
they didn't know
Yeah.
because our ref forgot to put next to pick. But it's fine.
Yeah, it's alright. Oh,
Ref
so
sheet is
ref sheet
broken.
is broken.
Now I see. But it's okay. It's just a minor issue. So
Yeah.
right now, hopefully we will be getting the picks done sooner or later. now that they know, And seems like we are straight away going with their Protect Rise 1.
Honestly, kind of an interesting pick. I was definitely not expecting Czechoslovakia to go straight into their Protect right now. But, honestly, it's not really uncommon to see teams do that.
Yep, it's not uncommon. It sometimes does it for later. And right now, it seems like a pretty decent pick, in my opinion. Just straight out there and get the first point of the match.
Yeah, definitely. See, the thing is with like the earlier Rise maps is it's pretty much anyone's game. Especially as we saw in round of 32, even just the slightest drop could make a massive difference in the map.
Yep.
Especially with this map relatively having a fairly short drain time, having only 2 minutes 12 seconds. Not the shortest we've seen, but still relatively short, honestly.
But yeah, Blue Archive fans, rise up.
Rise up, Blue Archive fans. Can you get the Blue Archive skill boost inside of you? The God mode.
I am trying my best not to make any Blue Archive jokes or memes because I will probably get in trouble. But anyways,
I've never played Blue Archive in my life.
it's either you're gonna get invested or you're gonna become bad. I'm not
And
gonna elaborate any more further. But anyway, seems like the MP start command has been activated and we will be getting into the map shortly.
yep, kicking off the first map of the round of 16 right now. Um, no,
We're just waiting for client to sync up right now. And there we go. Let's get started, shall we?
I just realized all the Team France have no fail on right now.
I mean, it is, allowed to have no fill on, so that is fine.
Better safe than sorry, I guess.
Yeah, unless you play SV while you didn't practice, so better safe than sorry. We don't want anything to happen to you. And now we can see a small lead to France's side, actually, about 2.5, 3,000 point difference is slowly going towards France's side with the help of Sis right there with 99.93% accuracy, the highest in the lobby so far.
Definitely. And as you were just saying there, like with all the accuracies getting tied up, it doesn't seem, unfortunately, that I can't really read that because of the skin. I'm just gonna call, yeah. Unfortunately, they do find it. Oh,
JKL
and it
did
does
trade
get
it
turned
back. Hold
back
on.
with JKL finding a
Yeah.
draft as well. The scores do seem very solid overall. With UHD with 99.8, unfortunately, not really tied up to stay right now.
Yeah, but the score lead is slowly going towards Czechia-Slovakia side. Despite the miss, though, I don't think it's gonna be enough to swing it back towards Czechia-Slovakia. Yeah, as I say that, UHD finds a drop at almost the end of the map, making the point gap going towards France more now as JKL finds the combo cap of 400 back and solidifying the score gap to,
Yeah, honestly, that's definitely gonna do it for France, as they will be securing the first victory right now in the map.
This with 99.90%.
Wow. Honestly, very good performance from everyone. And as we do see that V1 double S from Sizz and Stay as well. Also from I don't know how to say that name.
Kirulia Koska also got the V1 double S alongside the two France player. JKL with the amazing Jack score right there. Won in everything except for the 50.
Yeah, definitely.
I play Jack. How do you know?
Yeah, I'm a Jackman. Well, finally I can
Yeah.
see all the names now.
Yeah,
So
but yeah, good ratio overall from other players, especially Sis almost getting 2-digit perfect count.
Yeah, and it does look like now that France is currently in the driver's seat right now with the 1 point lead. Although it does say 2 points up there.
It will
Oh,
be
there
fixed,
we go.
and there we go.
So
There
it
we
does.
go.
So it does look like France are going into Rice 5 now, which is going to be Palette Lab, the extended version. Oh my god.
Mapped by our lovely Danny PX.
Yep. I just call like Rice 1, Rice 5 the red maps.
The ranked maps. Just,
no,
hey!
no, the red maps.
The red maps.
So
Hey,
there's one
this map is red.
red and very red. So if you don't like red, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
But yeah, I'm surprised that France went to Rise straight away. I thought they would go with something like LN1 or LN2. But it seems like, judging from how they perform in Rise 1, they are gonna go for another Rise pick, thinking that they can get another point secured on their side.
I'm also being notified now that this map was featured in MFT, which I'm pretty sure it's a tournament. I'm pretty sure it's a French tournament. So
That's interesting.
I'm pretty sure. So maybe France might have a slight advantage when coming to this map, but you know, it's still anyone's game really.
Yep. It's still the early games, anything can happen. We cannot say for certain who won or who lost, you know?
Yeah, definitely. And the MP start should be going out very soon right now. As you know, again, like you were saying before, I definitely didn't really think they were gonna pick Rise 5. I definitely thought they were gonna be going into an LN pick, but you know, it kind of breaks away from the Rise versus LN matchup. Definitely, yeah.
But yeah, it seems like MP Star Command has been, activated, and we'll be jumping onto the second map of this match.
Yep, and as we now just wait for client to sync up, and
And there we go, it's synced up. JKL going with Mirror.
yep, definitely gonna be interesting. Definitely gonna be interesting to see people playing with Mirror, and also UHG playing with Mirror as well.
As you say that, UHD dropped some 200 count on their side on that bursty roll section.
Yeah, this map you can definitely not be caught off guard with this map, as this map is one of the trickier Rise maps, coming in with a lot of bursts, rolls, and other types of weird patterns. Honestly.
Definitely.
So,
However, that does not seem like the case for Sis, holding that 99.88% accuracy, the highest in the lobby yet again.
yeah, yeah, he is just that. They're just a very solid player, honestly. As we do look at Czechoslovakia, it does seem like some players are falling behind, as Taisi, they're only down to 99 mark, falling down to 98. And UHD still holding in 99.2 right now. Meanwhile, the players in France are holding pretty decent accuracy right now, as JKL is now holding in 99.7, and Biliak holding 99.49 right now.
And UHD finding a big drop right there. Continuously drop, bring their accuracy down to 98.50%. What's happening? As I say that, Taisi also dropped their accuracy down to 98.59% as of now from, choking some 200 pound.
That was a very bad drop. That was a very significant drop from UHD right now. So there's still two FCs on the Czechoslovakia side right now, and we are going to get into the final backhand of the map, where there is a massive 60,000 point lead right now. Sis still keeping on to the 99.7 right now, and I can't read
one
with
more
the skin.
drop to UHD, and I think that's basically sealed that this is going to be France's side, getting their second point and their break point of the match. UHG just dropped way too much alongside with Taisi, not able to recover their accuracy back. Sis do, however, miss at the end of the map, but it's not enough, as the Czechia-Slovakia side has dropped a little bit way too much accuracy and miscount, giving the point towards France 2-0 now.
Yeah, if I was being honest, I don't really think Czechoslovakia was able to keep up with France. Well, it was fairly expected, especially with France being more the physical, capable team right now. Sis getting 3 200s, but unfortunately finding that drop somewhere. But again, it was traded by the fact that their overall performance against Czechoslovakia still managed to get them the win.
Yep, JKL coming out as the MVP of the match. With slightly worse ratio compared to Sis, but however holding out that full combo.
So now we're going back to... Oh, and it does look like they are going to be picking SV2. Let's go!
We're getting it, we're getting it. We're getting the Daisy Cutter
go.
video, guys.
The
I'm not
Daisy
sure.
Cutter video.
I'm not sure if we're getting the video.
If
but
our streamer-
hopefully we do.
Hey, we need the video. We need the
But
video.
either way, I'm happy that an SV map is already being picked, as please, SV is a banger. Now,
Oh, we're getting the video on. We're getting the video.
This is
So it
good.
does look like one of the French players are going to be subbed in from...
Simca is
Simca
gonna be
is-
subbing in.
Yeah. We are also getting another sub as well on the Czechoslovakia team, as Alijar TV is going to get subbed in as well.
Yep.
Honestly, I can't wait to see this match. Like, SV matches are always interesting. And yep, like we say, we need the Daisy Cutter GIF. We just
Oh,
need
did
it.
you say you need the GIF?
Yeah, we need the GIF right now.
But yeah, it seems like the MP start command has been activated. We will be seeing some new faces here. Alea, I'm just gonna hope I pronounced their name correct, and Simca coming in.
As we are just waiting for the client to sync up right now. Oh, so it does look like some players have been prepared. Otherwise, some other players haven't really. Especially,
Oh, was that a real drop from Foxy at the start?
yeah, it was. Foxy, unfortunately, having a rough start, but you know, really, it's just whoever practices more. And it does definitely seem like France have practiced the map quite a bit, as we are seeing some relatively high accuracy scores, especially with Bilia holding a 99.8 right now.
Yep, some about 20,000 points lead towards France's side right now. They, for some reason, have 3 points. So, streamer, if you want to put it into 2, thank you very much. But about 16,000 points towards France's side. And Foxy, yes, that was a real job at the start of the map, which was unfortunate, making the score lead a little bit more towards France's side, as they are continuing holding that crazy accuracy, especially Bilia with that 99.78%, going up to 99.80 now.
Yeah, yeah. So we are heading into the backhand map, and relatively the backhand map is a lot easier than the first half. Wow, the scores are actually fairly close for this.
Oh, hold on. Scott is slowly going towards Czechoslovakia now. They finding some accuracy drop alongside Simca and Bilia down to 99.62 now, but we are slowly approaching at the end of the match.
No,
Stay!
Foxy!
We traded with
No,
Foxy.
we traded.
Hold on.
Oh, come on.
We're trading it
No,
back.
come on. Oh my,
Wait, but Bilia,
is
listen,
this
hold
it?
on,
Is this
hold
it?
on.
Oh,
Is
come
this
on. No.
Wait,
No,
it's not
no,
over yet. It's
you were
not
saying
over yet.
That was 600
600
points.
points.
No,
600
no.
points towards
Oh,
France.
oh my god.
No,
Oh
that was
no.
really, really close.
That was a close game. Honestly, I gotta give massive props to Czechoslovakia. They had overall they had a very solid performance on the SV map.
Yeah, Alea holding that FC alongside with Simca, but it was barely not enough for them to get their point as UHD finds an extra drop, solidifying France that third point just by 600 points.
Can I just say though that Foxy's comeback was amazing. Really.
Yep.
For having such a rough start, coming back up to that stable accuracy, honestly, I gotta give props to that. So it does look like Czechoslovakia will be receiving their second ban now, which honestly they will probably be banning Rice 4, because definitely seeing the performance from France after on Rice 5, it definitely seems like a reasonable ban, honestly.
But yeah, that second half of Daisy Cutter was crazy. It was just switching between Czechoslovakia and France. We didn't know who was gonna win that, but in the end, France barely took it. And now we are gonna get Czechoslovakia's second ban. So we just have to see what they are banning. Like you said, you know, you think they're gonna ban Rice 4? Personally, I think maybe one of the more awkward side of the LN, possibly.
Yeah, definitely seeing a ban on one of the LNs are possible as well. But you know, anything can happen, honestly. So it does look like they are going to be banning LN4, which is going to be Beatrice. I don't know if I pronounced that right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you did pronounce it right.
Woohoo!
But yeah, now it's gonna be France's pick.
Can I just say though that we didn't get the Daisy Cutter gift, unfortunately.
It's
Because
fine. We may get it in other matches. I don't know.
we need to get it in other matches.
That is up to the streamer if they want to put the Daisy Cutter video. But yeah, massive props to Clement for putting that video up. It's actually on YouTube as well. You can just search it up. Daisy Cutter Sound. Actually, if I remember, it was Sound Vortex Daisy Cutter or something. I'm not sure, but it's on YouTube. You can try and find it. It's stupid, but it's goofy. So thanks
Yeah.
whoever made that.
Yeah, thank you. So it does look like France are going to be picking LN5, which is going to be Fauna.
Yeah, Protect makes sense, honestly, going into this somewhat late of a match. And as a lot of people know of Scars of Fauna already, this map is not forgiving, let's just say, with the release and density of the map. It is loved, so you know how messed up it is.
Yep. Seems like your average love map anyways, if you ask me.
Not wrong.
I'm pretty sure we did get a sub in again from
And
Czechoslovakia.
Jerem will be coming in for France. And yes, Czechoslovakia also did have a swap with Kirulia Koska coming back in again alongside Foxy and UHD, who seems to be staying.
Yep. We are probably now going to be waiting till the line syncs up again.
Yeah.
And there we go. We're off again.
But yeah, let's get started, shall we? This map is not forgiving at all with the awkward release of this map and sheer density on the second half. And as we can see, a small lead towards Czechoslovakia right here as Simka dropped a few accuracy at the beginning of the map. However, it is being matched up slightly by Foxy here, who has a slight higher accuracy at 99.35, finding that accuracy back up alongside the other two players in the team. But just the sheer power of Jerem and Sis here.
Sis with the near 99.8 right now. It definitely shows that France are comfortable with these types of LNs right now.
Yeah, being the anchor of the team. And oh, what was that huge drop from Kiriliad?
Oh, yeah, unfortunately it's going to tank their accurate now, falling down to 99.48. But, you know, we're heading into the backhand of the map with quite a minimal score difference right now. You know, it could really, you know, I feel like if one of the players from France would draw, then, no, we could, just as I say that, Foxy does find a drop, unfortunately. Dropping down to 98 right now, unfortunately. Will they climb back up to 99? For now, I don't think they will be able to catch up back up to the France team, as that point difference is getting bigger. Although they do get back to the maximum combo cap. Oh, and 2 more drops on the Czechoslovakia team as
And
UHD.
that seals it.
And it definitely seals the deal. Yeah. All FCs from Team France as well.
Yep.
Wow. Very good scores overall, honestly. You know, Sis again with the 9200s having the best PA in Lally, but unfortunately with that 100 as well. However, again, at the end of the day, the FC is kind of what matters, honestly.
Yep. All three players in France FCing Sis and Jevon both breaking the 980k barrier.
Yeah, definitely. Very not bad scores as well from the Czechoslovakia team, all managing to get over 960k. And it does look like Czechoslovakia are going to be moving into Rice 2, which is show me your love.
Definitely a good pick in my opinion, since France is 1 point away from match points. So Rice 2 being one of their more safer pick is definitely a very really good option in my opinion.
It is a fairly tricky map for one of the earlier game races, as it's fairly technical if I remember correctly, with coming in with streams as well. And it does look like we are going to be getting some subs again, as Stay and JKL are getting sub back in for this.
Yep, and Sis seems like he is staying. And yeah, it seems like Sis is staying in the France team, and no swap-ins for Czechoslovakia here, as all the players is the same as before.
It definitely does seem that Sis is an extremely consistent player, honestly.
Definitely.
Taking MVP for most maps is a very impressive feat, honestly. And
Yep.
I won't be surprised if we see that player potentially make an appearance in MWC next year. With
We
if
just have
he,
to see.
yeah, you know, I mean, there's potential for all the players here, but just kind of looking at it from now.
He seems really consistent in both Rice and Ellen, so I don't know. He may be in MWC. We're not sure. We just have to wait. We have about 1 year until the tournament anyway. But just showing that he can beat some of Jevon's score is really crazy enough, as pretty sure some of us know who Jevon Kyriam is. And he's just a really solid player all around, and Sis being able to match that and sometimes even beat that is crazy alone.
Yeah, definitely. So it does seem right now that we are
Oh,
getting
as I
into.
see that
Oh,
he's finding a drop.
unfortunately, he does find the drop. I was gonna mention
It's
how
too
he was.
early.
Yeah, it is very early, and especially the map length with 3 minutes now. I was gonna mention that UHD was rivaling Sis both of the night.
And
And
Sis
just
with
as I
another
say that,
drop.
just find another drop. Unfortunately, not as consistent in the first bit, but again, it is still fairly early as we are still in the front hand of the map. So, like I was saying, it does look like Czechoslovakia have a very good chance to take the point right now, as many players are as they are rivaling the France team right now, especially with the advantage of Stays finding a draw. It does look like Stay is pretty much carrying the team right now with 99.81. JKL not too far behind with the 99.7 right now. But will the drop be enough for Czechoslovakia as Stays gets back to the max combo count right now? But again, we are now just approaching the backhand of the map, and it is still anyone's game. But with the near 11k point lead, it does look like the game right now is going to Czechoslovakia if there's no problems for it to backhand the map.
Yeah, UHD finding that accuracy increase as well, as I say that he dropped 200, but still, he's having a really good accuracy right now. 78%. Not too far behind from Stay, just making sure he doesn't get too far ahead in accuracy, making it, solidified for Czechoslovakia's team. Kivilia is also not too far behind, 99.71%, slightly behind Siz's accuracy, but Siz do find 2 drop, so that means Kivilia has a slight advantage in score right here. All of Czechia-Slovakia's member is still holding that FC as we are entering the end of the map. And that will be it, I think, if they do not drop at the end right here.
Yeah, it does not look like that they're going to be dropping at the end. And as the map comes to a close, it does look like Czechoslovakia are going to be getting their first point in the match. Also, when you see it, by the way, in the team,
When you
it's
see it,
quite
goddammit.
different.
And oh my god, stay
Wow.
with that almost V1 double S alongside Sis, but with that drop, that just solidifies Czechoslovakia with their first point of the match.
GG's to Czechoslovakia for managing to get their first point. Honestly, against a
All
team like
around
France.
good score, honestly, from Czechoslovakia. 990k and 991k. And also almost a 986k from Foxy here. All around, they did really, really good.
Yeah, Czechoslovakia definitely showing what they are capable of, especially coming up against a team like France, who we have seen many times throughout um past MWCs actually.
But yeah, right now it is France's pick, so wonder what they're gonna pick, honestly. Maybe not the last Rise, and we will be getting Hybrid 4, Beast Base Bomb.
This is a ranked map. Oh my god. But you know, again, it definitely does seem like since France is more the physical team, it would definitely like I totally understand that they would be more of picking the later game maps.
Yep. But it seems like we'll be getting some swapping yet again from France. Beliak and Jerem coming back in.
And now the MP command, and now the MP star command is getting out. So this could be a potential match. This would be a potential match point to France if they manage to take the victory. But you know, anything can happen in this. Knowing Czechoslovakia's performance overall for the tournament, it really does seem like they are a fairly consistent team, honestly. And again, if they take this victory, well, if they would take this win, well, honestly, it won't. Honestly, I won't really be too surprised because again they are a fairly solid team, especially for a seed.
You know, France, who is, if I'm not wrong, seed 16 or 17. I think it's 16, but to think that, you know, they drop as we are slowly approaching to the second half of the map. Right after the 400 combo as well, not looking good so far. 13,000 points and slowly increasing towards France's side right now as all the players still holding that FC. Jerem Kurian finding that, highest accuracy in the lobby, 99.80. Yeah.
Yeah, again, it definitely does seem like Czechoslovakia is unable to catch up to France right now, as the lowest accuracy in France is still higher than the highest player in Czechoslovakia right now. As it does look like and now we're approaching the final quarters map. It does look like this map is most likely going to France right now with the 21-point lead. Unfortunately, it was a drop in UHD that kind of nailed the coffin on this map, really.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
and
Kivilia finding
that-
that big
that-
drop at the
that
end,
is-
and that basically seals it.
That is going to do it for this map right now. Overall.
Yeah, but I think despite without their misses, it would still be on France's side as their accuracy just was severely way better compared to that of Czechoslovakia. As we can see, Biliak with one 200 count, Jevon with two 200 count, and Sis with three 200 count. Amazing. Am I right?
Yep, 1, 2, 3. All with 991s as well. Bilak almost getting the 992 as well. Meanwhile, the players in Czechoslovakia having also a fairly good performance as well, managing to get 970s and 980 from Foxy taking the MVP in Czechoslovakia. Unfortunately, this does mean the match point is currently on France's side right now. So I guess just up to Czechoslovakia. I guess up to I'm pretty sure it's Czechoslovakia's pick right now,
Yeah,
and
it is.
it does look like
Hybrid one.
hybrid
Ooh,
one.
Sylvia.
Oh yeah, a four. This map is long. I will say now.
That's
Definitely,
surprising. I thought
definitely
they would go
interesting
with
pick.
something like Rice 3 or something, but we'll just have to see what they can do on Hybrid 1.
Yeah. Honestly, Czechoslovakia aren't that bad at hybrid as well. It's just
Uh,
unfortunately they
oh,
aren't
hold
able
on.
to
They
get
are
to the top.
having a second decision again.
Oh, it does look like they might
And
be picking. They Rice 4, the red map. Wait.
seems like they
Okay.
are choosing the Rice 4. Hybrid 1 wasn't intentional.
4 minute map. I won't blame him for making a
Yeah, I
mistake.
don't blame him.
Yeah.
It's super long. And we will be getting Mateum Banito.
The
Or
red
Bonito.
map.
The red map is a language that I don't know. Hopefully it's not Japanese, or else I'm gonna be disappointing my Japanese bros.
Yep. So, catch up back to their relatively 99.7, 99.8 state. And I was right in saying that, as Czechoslovakia are unfortunately unable to be keeping up right now. But again, we have 4 full combos. It is still anyone's game. As we go into the backhand of the map, we will just have to see, really.
We just have to see if anyone in France's side does find a drop or even better, a miss, and it will swap all the way back to Czechoslovakia, as right now I think it's still a 1 miss swing depending on where they miss. But as we enter the backhand of the map, we have Sis getting back their accuracy to 99.81% alongside with Beliak holding that 99.74%. And as we are entering the end of the map, I don't think there is a chance for France team to find a job. And as the map ends, UHD finds a job, solidifying France's last and much needed point to seal the deal.
GG's, well played to both teams. Honestly, it was a very good performance from both teams. Unfortunately, at the end of the day, there's always going to be one winner and one loser, really. So it does look like France will be advancing now onto the quarterfinals, which unfortunately they are knocking out Czechoslovakia. Honestly, though, really good performance for their team, especially in the 32nd seed as well.
Yeah, especially this is the only joint country team in the tournament, and they took a point from Vietnam and now France. At least they didn't go out in a sweep, which is, something to be happy about, I guess, since going out in a sweep sucks. But yeah, congratulations to the France team for advancing to the quarterfinals.
So it does seem now they will be facing the loser of Thailand and United Kingdom.
Either
Which,
country is scary, honestly.
yeah, it'll definitely be an interesting match to watch.
But yeah, that is it for this match, as we will be having the next match tomorrow. Let me quickly check real quick as when is the match happening.
So it does look like it is going to be Vietnam versus Japan for
Interesting.
for the next match. So it is going to be Seed 1 versus Seed 17. But again, anything can happen, really. Especially with Japan seeding in SV, which is absolutely scary coming first. And the loser of that will be facing the winner of Ireland versus Romania, which is definitely going to be, it's definitely again going to be another interesting match. So, do you have anything you'd like to say before we depart from the stream?
Honestly, nothing to be honest, but yeah, that was an interesting match, especially on Daisy Cutter, which was just flickering towards both teams' side. But yeah, all along, it's still a close match in the end, despite being it 6-1. Some of the matches score was really close. So good job to Czechoslovakia. You guys definitely did well in this tournament, and France will be moving forward now, just waiting for their next opponent. But that's it from me. And yeah, anything else from you, Nightcall, before we end this off?
No, not really. I guess now I gotta be preparing for my match.
True that. But yeah,
Yeah.
anyways, that is it from me, Eric Adam, or also known as Adam Ackerville, and I will be signing out now. Have a nice evening or morning wherever you are in the world, and see you tomorrow at 9 UTC.
Yep, and just like that as well. See you all later.